set their hand and said they could do this so smoothly every single week. Okay, are we ready?
Are we ready?
Girl.
Okay, ready.
Okay.
Wait, 5 seconds of breathing again.
Okay, breathe.
All right.
Okay, Bismillah. You want to say Bismillah?
Bismillah.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Okay. Assalamu Alaikum, everyone. Welcome to the second episode of SPTV. My name is Danya Osman, like it says here. I'm in 11th grade. I'm a setup prep high school student, and I'll be hosting the show today, the podcast, the show, whatever you want to call it. We don't know. This is my second time hosting. Last year I hosted with Khaleel, who's right there. Cool, the names are showing up. Okay. And yeah, so you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Sure. I'll go first. All right. Assalamu Alaikum. My name is Khaleel. I hosted SPTV last year. I'm in 10th grade now, and I like S sports, as the captain said.
S sports.
Yep.
Assalamu Alaikum, everyone. My name is Sanya. I guess I'm a food critic, and welcome back to SPTV, part 2.
Mm-hmm. Amarah Ali.
Assalamu Alaikum, everyone. I'm a new member to SPTV, unlike Danya and Khaleel. And yeah, I love my books. I really do love my books. You can ask Sanya
You're
or
obsessed.
Danya. Yeah,
It's a problem.
It's not a problem.
It's a problem. And we have Nubaid in the background. He's doing the stuff, the moving around. I think Khaleel's also helping him, and Brother Azad, who is our learning coach. So yeah, this is going to be very awkward. Warning from now. We haven't done SPTV. I keep saying stop saying We haven't done SPTV in like a year. And I think it's because of our schoolwork. But, you know, do you guys have an excuse?
Yeah, we
wanted to
kind of
do-
rushed through it at the end.
Yeah, we wanted to do it twice this year, but obviously they didn't happen.
School happened.
School happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so last year, I want to talk about a little recap what we did last year. So last year, me and Khaleel had a conversation with Councilman Bashir and Sister Hazel. We talked about COVID, social injustice, and they had really good stories, so you can check that out. It's on like YouTube and Facebook, I believe. And yeah, so, but it was very formal last year. This time it's going to be very relaxed, and maybe it's not very relaxed, but we don't have much of a, I mean, I have a script to go by, but I'm just like looking at random words. So you guys ready to start the questions? I have to explain, sorry, go back. So yeah, this episode, we're gonna be asking questions. I'm gonna be asking questions, and you guys are gonna be answering and talking about it, and I'll join in, and then, yeah. So let's start with the first question. So, Amarah, I think I can hear myself.
I am muted.
No, you're not. Okay, Sanya. Okay, I don't know what it is. It's fine. Okay. So we're going to start the first one. Okay, so COVID has really changed our lives. Quarantine has really changed our lives. The last 2 years or 3 years, it's felt like 5. We went remote. We've been remote for like 2 years. What is something you like to do during your free time, like after school ends? 2:30 hits. What are you doing? Go. Who wants to start?
All right, I'll go first. So over during like COVID and the pandemic and all that stuff, I picked up like some hobbies like drawing and reading. I also like doing like what I used to do before, like biking, going outside, playing video games, and basketball and football and all that stuff.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I just remember like just being locked in my room.
Yeah, that too, and being on your phone.
Yeah. I watched a lot of shows. Anybody want to go next?
I'll go next.
Excuse
Go
me.
ahead.
In my spare time, I think I just sit around sometimes when there's really, really nothing to do. I just sit, my parents work until 6. School ends around 2:30. Around 3, I'll probably go to the work, help them out a little. But then from 6 to until I sleep again, I'm not really doing anything.
Yeah,
So
lots of free time.
yeah,
Yeah.
lots and lots of free time. Probably play with my sibling. My younger sibling, hold up,
6.
she's 6.
Wow. I mean, we were doing the quiz, like, what's your birthday? And I didn't know your birthday was so embarrassing. Go ahead.
She gets bored really easily, so she'll just come run to me or Amarah. And she takes up a lot of our time, which is a good thing.
She's the cutest thing.
Okay.
She's very
maybe for
sassy.
you.
And Sunny didn't remember her age.
She didn't remember age.
I did. I just
What
had
a
to think
fake
about it.
sister.
Just a little.
Amarah?
Yes.
Oh, she's not done. Sorry. You can continue.
No, I'm done. I'm not done.
Alright, so like you said, I'm a book lover, so I would read, but sometimes I don't feel like reading. So like I end up having to cook or clean because my mom's not home most of the day. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but it helps my parents a lot. Sometimes I go to work with Sanya too. And I think the day does go. Honestly, unlike everyone else here that thinks that we have so much free time, I feel like my day, I feel like I could have more time to do stuff. But yeah.
Yeah,
Good answers.
great answers, yes. I mean, it's just what you did. Me, I don't remember.
Oh yeah, I also like planning events, as you call me, the event coordinator, when I have free time. But those events never happen.
Yeah, I should
Yeah.
plan to go somewhere like
Oh, yeah.
we planned the
Sorry.
Universal.
I know
We've
what
been
you're
planning
talking
for
about.
months and months, and then last second it'll get canceled.
Yeah,
Not even
that
cool.
happens a lot.
Okay, cool. So, other than quarantine or COVID, something that's been really disturbing me is staying home. And I just want to leave my house. And by leave my house, I mean like leave my house. I mean like travel. I mean like go somewhere else. So, is there a specific place you guys would like to travel to? Like right now, some human being came up to you, which don't do this to some human being that you don't know came up to you. But if they came up to you and like, I'm gonna buy you a ticket anywhere you want to go. You got 2 weeks to. You're gonna be there for 2 weeks. Where do you want to go?
Okay, I'll go first. I'll probably go back home, Pakistan, because these days it's getting really boring, and school is ending too.
Yeah.
It's like at the last point of ending. There'll be really nothing to do. Be sitting home all day from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Really nothing to do. I have a lot of cousins back home. They like to hang around, talk, play. They never keep me bored. I'm always doing something. So I would
Yeah.
probably go back home until summer ends. Because school gets you really busy, but when there's no school, you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll go
Anyone
next.
else? Yeah.
So yeah, I'd probably go to Canada too because I have a lot of relatives there and a lot of family there. It's always fun. Like no matter what time, there's always something to do with them or whatnot. And like try all the halal food there in Canada, especially they have a lot more halal options than down here in Miami.
Mhm.
And yeah, seeing all the sites because it's a lot different there than it is here.
Yeah.
I would. I want to go to Europe because I went to Turkey, but I didn't like really visit like the mid-European part of Europe. Maybe like Greece, and I also want to go to Iran. Like I feel like it's very a modern version of Pakistan. I think it's like I watched like these videos and they seem very interesting, so I want to visit there too. Um, right
Oh.
now. Yeah. But it's very hard to decide like exactly where you want to go because there's like so many places I want to visit. I love going to mountain areas too. I haven't visited much mountain areas, but yeah. How about you, Danny?
Me? Well, we answered this question, and I said anywhere with friends and family, just like traveling with friends and family, or like having them be there. It's
Yeah,
just
it's always
fun.
funner going with friends and family.
Yeah, we could just be doing nothing, just like sitting in the living room or like in a room, and it would be fun. So yeah, that's where I would want to travel. and or with family or friends and friends. Okay, so yeah, give us some feedback. We need it. Okay, so next topic we have is school. So I recently took my SATs. It was really fun. Really stressed out. It was so stressful, and I was so backed up on my work because I was trying to study for it, even if there's not really a way to study for it. But anyways, so what was your guys' biggest challenge? Mine is SATs. What was yours?
Mine is so I had my SATs during Ramadan, which was like very difficult because I had classes and SATs and other schoolwork to do, and fasting, and then going for Tarawih. It was like a messed up schedule. But I think the biggest problem was if I studied for the SATs 2 weeks like before Ramadan started, because it was mid Ramadan, then I could have like at least been more relaxed during Ramadan the beginning, but I decided to wait until the end. I don't know why. I was just like procrastinating a lot. But I feel like nonetheless, no matter what you do, you're gonna panic towards the end. If you have a test, EOC, I had my EOCs in 1 week, algebra, English, writing, all in Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
I don't know how you did that.
Yeah.
That was amazing. I do this thing where I ignore that I have an exam until like 2 weeks before, and then I'm like, Danya, you should probably start studying.
Yeah.
It's my mistake. I know it's my mistake, but I never learn.
I feel like anything, like if I have an essay due, I'll be like,
procrastination.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll do it like the last minute. I'm like, I don't want to do it. No, I'll pick it up. I'll do a little bit. And I'm like, this is boring. I don't want to do it. And then once I get it done, I'm like so satisfied. I feel like a lot of people can relate to this. I've heard a lot of people talk about this and do this. Like, and then I feel like the solution to this is like their mindset. You just think.
I don't think there's gonna be a solution for me.
Just think that you're gonna finish it. You're gonna finish it, and then you'll be like completely done and over with it.
Yeah, I do the thing where I read, like if there's an essay, I'll like read the prompt or whatever that I have to write the essay about. So you're okay? What the essay about, and then I'll be like, that's too hard. Move on, and then I'll do it eventually and be like, oh, it was really easy. But you guys didn't answer. Come on, Sanya Khaleel. Give us.
Okay.
You can go first. Go ahead. You can go first.
So the biggest challenge is probably like fasting, and then also studying for like your finals, your AP exam, your SATs, your FSAs, and whatever.
This year was your first AP exam, right?
Yeah, I did AP psychology, my first one. It was very hard. You know, I had like 70 questions in like 50 minutes, and then the two free response questions, and then also like completing all your work before end date. So yeah, that's probably the hardest part, doing both.
Yeah. Sanya?
As you guys said, my biggest challenge was probably procrastination too. I had my geometry EOC recently. I think I had around a month to study, which is a lot of time, but I waited and studied like 2 days before the EOC. I didn't have
Sanya kept on asking me questions about what's on the test, and when I took that EOC, I blacked out. I don't remember anything about that test.
Yeah, every time I asked her something, she'll be like, I blocked everything out.
It was
and then the
so
last
traumatizing.
question I asked her, she didn't give me an answer. She gave me a really delayed answer. But before she gave me her answer, I'm like, your answer's gonna be you blocked out everything, right?
Yeah. You put it in quotations. You blocked out everything.
Yeah. So biggest problem was probably procrastination.
Yeah. Ramadan was probably the hardest part. Like doing school.
Ramadan wasn't that hard for me actually.
It was for me.
I had worked ahead before Ramadan started, and I had already caught up.
Yeah, I was really tired during Ramadan. I miss Ramadan though. Remember when Ramadan was during summer?
Yeah, it feels like so long ago.
Yeah,
it does.
I miss those days where school would end and then Ramadan would start. Okay. Did anyone want to say anything else about biggest challenges in school?
No, I don't want to talk about school anymore. It's the last day of school today.
It's our last day of school. We're filming this on the last day of school. But yeah, okay. Oh, okay. So we're gonna move into more of a I don't think
Oh
it's
wait,
called.
before anything, I want to ask,
Yeah.
what did
Yeah.
you guys think about the Doctor Strange new movie?
Oh, I loved it.
Oh,
No, I
Thought it
did.
was
No,
bad.
I give it an 8.
I give it a 10.
I didn't
It
even
was
watch
okay.
it, but
Maybe I might
I've
change
heard
my
it's
rating.
bad.
Not a 10.
You didn't watch it?
No, my brother did, but he said he didn't like it. So I think
It's
it's.
a little.
I heard it's
Weird.
It's the
Daniel
free.
was screaming the whole time.
Don't lie. Don't Nube. Not Nube. What's his name? Amran was screaming the whole time.
You were screaming
can
too.
see
You
that.
would just get freaked out at the smallest
I
thing
had-
ever.
I went to the movie theater with him, and Amran, their brother, was sitting right next to me, and this kid wouldn't stop talking about the movie.
He's gonna watch you.
Yeah, and they went into the wrong movie theater, and they watched the ending of the movie. So he was sitting next to me. He was like, "I know what happens at the end of the movie. I know what happens at the end of the movie." It's great. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's the creepiest one out of all of the Marvel movies, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It is the creepiest one of all the Marvel movies, but it isn't that creepy that you'd be screaming the whole 1.5 hours. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Yeah. I heard it was
I
alright.
think they try to make it very like
Didn't they refilm it
different,
like
try to be
twice?
scary.
I'd give it a 5 out of 10. I haven't watched it, but
I never watched it. They refilmed it like twice.
I give it a 7.
Okay,
out
I
of
changed
10.
my rating. I don't give it a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
I'll give it an 8.
I'd give it a 3
6 and
now.
a half.
6?
6. Calm down.
It's
That was
not-
low.
I think
I know
6
it's
is
not
almost reasonable.
memorable.
Okay, fine. That makes sense. Because there were just some parts in the movie that were very quick. Okay, we're gearing off of the conversation.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let's get back on
Going
course.
back to let's answer our last question, and then you guys can say whatever you want. Okay, so this is a little bit of a controversial. I don't know if it's controversial. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it. Okay, so a lot of people tend to judge Islam based on things that they hear. They have a lot of stereotypes, things they see on the news and social media and TikTok, which is social media. So what are some common misconceptions about Islam that you have come across, and how do you think we as youth can change it?
So
Silence.
I went to my, this is a story, a little short story. I went to my, for my SATs, I think it was then. Yeah. So there was this kid, and he was like a senior. He was a senior, not a kid, a year older than us. He said, he asked, are you forced to wear the hijab? Or like, what do you think?
Amarah, you want to pause for a second? What's happening over there?
Technical issues on the
Am I
producer side. The
freezing?
internet went out.
You weren't freezing, but Sanya was like in the bigger.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, let's keep going.
It's our second time. It's Nube's first time producing. It's fine. You can. Okay, there we go.
Alright, so yeah, this person just asked me, are you forced to wear the hijab? Are you supposed to? Do you wear it because you get married and you have to wear it? I'm like, so I feel like them asking these questions will help their knowledge. So I feel like people should ask more questions too. But they like listening to other people. It makes them think that like we're oppressed or like
Yeah, I don't
like,
think.
have strict rules. Even like that all Muslims like Islam just makes us like religion. Also, this religion is way stricter than. I feel like Islam has a lot of freedom.
Yeah. Khaleel, I keep saying Nube. He's not here. Sanya.
Am I frozen?
No, you're not frozen.
You guys are frozen for me.
You guys are not frozen.
Oh, she's
Go on.
not frozen on my screen.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You guys are frozen for me, but okay. Anyways,
You're okay. You're okay now.
okay. Probably the one misconception that I came across was that all Muslims are violent, which is not true because Muslims are not violent. Muslims are violent is just a myth. Everyone thinks that Muslims are violent just by the way they act, they look, the way they behave. That it doesn't mean that they're violent, but it means that it has nothing to do with violence. They follow their own faith, their beliefs, they do whatever they want. You can't judge them by the way they are acting. You cannot call them violent. We can probably change this by telling people that believe that we're violent, showing them courtesy and showing them how we're thankful for everything, that we do not fight with everyone on everything. Things like that. Small things like that can just change our perspective of all Muslims are violent.
Yeah. Khaleel?
Okay, so yeah, I was gonna say a common misconception that I've faced in my life.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's my alarm.
All right. So one common misconception that I faced in my life is that being Muslim is like your race or your language. So like when they ask you, "Oh, what are you? Are you from Muslim or something like that?" Like, and
That's
like,
my favorite.
the only really way to combat that is like being more public and like outgoing, speaking with other people and telling them about Islam and stuff like that. It's the only way, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, okay. I can't think of anything. I mean, that was the last question. So, does anybody want to say something else? Any questions? Hello.
No, I don't have anything.
Yeah, I have nothing to answer either. Just thank you.
Okay.
Just a thank you. The host
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, of course. I'm not freaking out. Okay. Should we end?
Yes, we are
Yeah,
ending.
go to the conclusion.
We're ending?
Yes, Danya.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for you guys, Khaleel, Sanya, Sensei Sara, Sanya Ali, and Amarah for, talking. I wish we filmed like our behind the scenes of like this whole month or like
Yeah.
last month of just like
All
trying
the
to do
bloopers
this.
and errors.
There's so many. Okay, so are you okay, Sonia? Okay. We're gonna end. I have to say stuff. Sorry. Thank you for the viewers. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us or watching the video. It's gonna be a video. Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed this episode and leave us any suggestions on Instagram. Do they have a Twitter, YouTube? Yeah, inshallah, join us for future episodes. Inshallah, next year we want to why did you end it? Okay, wait, scratch that, starting all over again. Thank you.
All right, start recording.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Something. What?
I don't know.
Stop.
All right, debate time.
Then are you good?
Can I
Alright,
just say the
closing
last thing
statements.
before we start? Closing statements. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Stop. I'm supposed to say it. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember to join us for future episodes and connect with us on social media to remain informed about our future releases. Inshallah, next year we'll have more future releases. Hi, Sister Farisa.
Assalamu Alaikum.
We're not done yet. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, with our social media handle at sanadtrust. Assalamu
Assalamu Alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Okay, let's start. We give some
Assalamu Alaikum, everyone.
That was my line. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Amarah, mute yourself.
Okay. Okay, we cannot say this.
We can leave this in. Amarah, mute yourself. Last time I hosted it with Khaleel, who's in the green. Yep, he's waiting. Yeah, we're obviously very nervous and we don't know what we're doing, but it's fine. But everyone, Amarah, everyone.
Thing he says, I like sports.
We are not uploading this. Hello.
Let's introduce ourselves.
If you're having a hard time clicking, through the text, whenever you do the chat, it pops up on everyone's. So if you can't click,
My bad.
Intermission.
And
Is everyone ready?
Yep.
no,
Yep.
Alright.
All over again. We just
Already.
We should restart.
Where's Keft? Nah, I don't think we should restart.
Assalamu Alaikum.
What's your name?
Amarah Ali. My name is Amarah Ali. I love books.
Did you?
I'm
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to start it
Assalamu alaikum,
again?
everyone. My name is Khaleel.
Start.
My name is Danya, and
Then Ali, the other Ali. Just say something.
Hi. I
This is
am
not
not
good.
uploading something where I'm not
Restart.
listening.
Nubaid, restart.
Restart.
I'm so sorry, Nubaid. I'm so sorry, Nubaid.
Oh.
Okay. We're going to start now. Assalamu Alaikum, everyone. I can hear myself.
I can hear someone talking.
Can you mute yourself?
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll do it.
Can we get a pause right now? Can we get Danya's name on screen instead of?
Yeah, my name is Khaleel and I'm a sport expert. Yeah. Who's going to introduce them next? So let's show me again, Nubaid.
Any minute now.
Okay, I'm here. Okay, so Nubaid, we're gonna have to start all over again, I think, because you have brothers out there, and you need to remove them from.
Yeah, remove brothers out.
We have to start all over again.
Debate. Pause, please. Danya,
Okay. Yes.
you're
This is
very
the-
loud.
This is.
Moment of silence.